Hi everyone, hello. Welcome to Magnolias on a live design day Monday. I'm Amy here in front of the camera. Kate's behind the camera today.
Hello, I'll get set up and I'll come say hi.
We're going to do some fun memorial drop-ins today. These are going to be vase designs. If you love DIY Design Day, we're going to put together some of these vase looks that will go on headstone vases at the cemetery or in the vases that stake into the ground. So this is something by request from Saturday's Live. If you want to jump on and see how I design them, they're pretty simple. You could probably put them together too, but we'll be doing these live with you as well as another fun idea inspired by our trips to the gardens.
Yes, it's been quite an inspirational last few weeks, 2 weeks? I don't even
10
know.
days.
10 days. It's been a lot of fun,
10
and
days.
it's very good to be home. I've been sleeping a lot.
Yeah, it kind of messes you up traveling a
It
little
does.
bit.
I was up at 5
Early.
a.m. No, 5:45, and Mom was up at like 4 something.
4:38. Yeah.
So we're definitely all messed up. And last night I fell asleep on the couch at about 8 o'clock.
Did you? Yeah, I went to bed at 9:30. I hung in there till 9:30 so that I could potentially
so
try
it's good to see
sleep
who's
late.
hopping on. Hello,
Hi,
everyone. It's good to be back, and we have a laundry list of things to do.
Lots to do here.
And we're excited to bring you some new things, and it looks like things have been staying pretty busy while we were gone. You guys were shopping. Thank you for watching their lives, which is just really fun. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
I am, yes, we can see that the online store is kind of emptying out of flower arrangements, so I need to make arrangements across the board in all categories. But on Saturday, someone mentioned memorial designs, and yes, it is time to get those stockpiled. So I need to make a whole bunch of headstone toppers. That is not on the live design today, but I am going to show you these vase drop-ins because they'll go really quick, and I can make quite a few
And
of
they're
them.
online already, so I'll drop a link to these pieces. We're just adding to, we just put them online a bit ago. 20 minutes ago, and we'll add some inventory. If they sell out, just let us know. We'll restock them. That's not a big deal because they're definitely going to be popular.
Right.
Oh, there's your little foam piece.
Here's my sample stand.
And we're not selling the vases. I think I saw that comment fly by. We don't sell the vases, but you can just get them.
Yes.
I mean,
we don't have the right vases. These little guys,
anywhere.
This is a sample so that I have something to make. I think that many people have taller vases.
But you can always cut it off too.
Right.
Or bend
I didn't want to make them too short. So this one's not properly fitting in this vase. It could be cut lower or bent in half. But making these designs is not super hard, and I'm keeping them simple. But we do know something about people choosing memorial designs is often they're selecting flowers based on something that mom loved or grandma loved, roses. I know that, and I'm making this one with peony and roses. And then I will get some patriotic ones made. This one's kind of patriotic, kind of not, like whatever you want to do with it. We could actually sell this one with flag ribbon.
We could. Hello, Patty, Susie, Jennifer, hi, Pat, Peg, other Pat, Vicky, Diana. Carol says hello from Tennessee.
Hi.
Luann, Becky, hello, how are you? Pam, thank you. Karen, hello.
Welcome, everybody.
Got lots of people hopping on, so it's good to have you all on. Back to the regular schedule event. Marianne, hey, how are you?
Right, we get lonely without you guys too.
Yeah.
So hopefully you all hung in there.
Not doing a lot of lives while we were gone.
Yes, it was. We did manage to get two. What did we do? 2 or more than 2?
No, we did more.
3?
I think we did 3 or 4 actually, which was great.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I know we did 2 at Kokenhof Gardens.
Yes.
Hey, if you missed it, jump back in and check them out. It was
I'm
last
putting together
Thursday.
Yeah, I'm putting together the info on how to order Holland tulips. Bulbs and what we ordered. If you haven't already, sign up for our emails and text messages in order to see what we ordered and how to order your own tulip bulbs. We don't get anything out of it. We're just sharing it with you, but
you will
the
get
best
a
way
free
is via email.
You will get a free gift for using the code that we can provide you. And the bulbs that we're buying are coming straight from Holland this fall, so there's plenty of time to order. I think you can order up until June.
June, I think, yeah.
And then the bulbs are currently in the ground, the ones that they're going to ship to us, and they'll be shipping those when they pull them out of the ground around September or 1st of October. So yes.
Probably September because because they're so early this year.
That could be. That's true.
But yeah, so if you don't get emails or text messages from us, you'll want to sign up for that in order to get that info. That's just the best way to get it put out there, is to do a nice little email for you.
That will make it easy, and everybody will be able to pop on there and follow that link and get that discount or the free gift code.
Did you tell everyone what your favorite part was yet?
My favorite part was meeting Jennifer.
Yep.
Yep, exactly. So that was a highlight because, we've been actually talking on Facebook to Jennifer since 2020, we decided.
Really? Wow.
So this drop-in is pretty simple. It's featuring the base on these designs. These colors here are all using this hollyhock base, which is new. It's only $8.50, so it's a bundled hollyhock bundle, and I specifically grabbed that to make this go together easy for you. I mean, this is how easy it is. You've got your choice of poppies in multiple colors because we just got the poppies in. The hollyhocks only come in white, but they're neutral, and the base, nice round big wide leaves. It's going to set on the top of any cemetery vase. It's going to work slick, and you just sort of pop your poppy. Yeah, that's clever. That was accidental. Pop the poppy in the top, and then we're using these little blue bonnets, which do come in 3 colors. We have blue bonnets in hot pink, white, and in this blue color, kind of like a periwinkle. And I think this color would work for patriotic design work. We are not adding a flag ribbon to this drop-in, but if you want to buy a bow separately, we did have some patriotic bows in the store. I forgot to check to see if there still were any in stock.
I haven't even looked. I know I took a lot of stuff offline that was sold out.
So that'd be something to check, because before I left I made several kinds and actually made quite a few, but I didn't physically look around the store to see if they were still here or not. So this is the components. There's 4 items, and then we add a little piece of greens in here to make it, well, have some greens. So what I'm doing for my greenery is taking one of my leather fern bushes here, which I have shown you before how slick this design of this bush comes apart. So I'm just going to pull one stem out, one frond stem set, by grabbing my pliers and just pulling it out of the covering here. Pretty slick. Then you get a long piece. That's what I've got ready to go, and that is the greens for the piece. So this is a simple drop-in. I found that if you make them too big and too top-heavy, the wind catches it. So that is why.
And also in the product description of these is a link to the memorial video from last year or 2 years ago explaining how to get that into your vase snugly, or how to do the clip
where's
toppers.
the video at?
It's linked in the description.
Oh, good. I forgot about that. My sneaky tricks to make things stay in a vase at the cemetery. You can see that on the product. So I'm just putting a little wire around it. And
hello, Jennifer. Happy to be back. Joanne, hello. Bev, we've missed you.
Hey, everybody.
It's been lonely without the team here. Felt weird being gone. Both of us being gone.
Weird being gone, and now that we're back, and Jane and Natalie are not yet back. Whoops, where's my garbage can?
I think Natalie's coming back today. Jane's not going to be back for another week. So definitely we have some catching up to do. Susan, hi. Janelle, thank you. They're all saying welcome home.
Yes.
I was so excited to lay on the couch yesterday with my hubby. I was so tired.
I had to leave her alone.
Yeah.
She just wanted...
You spent 10 days with me.
Time.
You had enough time.
I didn't talk to her at all yesterday.
Yeah, my hubby and I on Saturday, we made a great lunch. I said, I just want to grill out so bad.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't eat grilled out food in Holland. We ate good food in Holland, though.
Yes, we
So
did.
there's one. Now, this one's ready to go online. It's called the Hollyhock Bloom Memorial Drop-In. The regular price is $52.50. It is on sale, 15% off. Where's my calculator? $52.50.
Oh yeah, I need to update because it hasn't updated the sale price.
Oh, it hasn't? $44.63 should be the sale price. So
I'll get it updated here.
she'll fix that and make sure it comes up as a sale price. Now, if you want to do this on your own, you can use these stems to create it. Let me make another color and show you. It's the same concept in another color. Very easy to put together. If you want to buy the stems and wire it together on your own, you can. If you want it ready-made, they are in the online store. This one that we're going to be making is the Genevieve Memorial Drop-In, same price, $52.50, using different colors. So we're going to use that hollyhock base again, and yellow poppies, and hot pink bluebonnets. Isn't that a pretty color? These are all outdoor safe flowers, so you're going to get more than one year out of these. Now, in our cemeteries that we travel to quite a distance, I do headstone toppers and I leave them on all year because they won't get mowed over. And these pieces, if they're in vases, depending on the rules, sometimes you have to pick them up right away anyway, so they certainly will last a long time. But if you are going to leave them out there year-round like I do, I think they'd last a couple years. You know, things just get a beating out on the hill or, you know, in the open, wide open cemeteries. It just depends where they're going. So, again, we start out with the hollyhock. You shape it open. That is an $8.50 piece. It's on sale, 15% off. Pop in the poppy. Also on sale, we're going to use 2 of these. The poppies are $6.50 regular price, and these I think are the same price, the blue bonnets. I like this color combo. Pretty cheerful. Works good. And if you do, everything kind of is just lining up at the top of the hollyhocks. Like these little joints here are just ending up right at the base of the hollyhocks. And your vase on the cemetery headstone, if it's preset vase, some are shorter, some are taller. I am leaving the stem length on these at, let me tell you what the stem length is currently. It's like 6.5, almost 7 inches. That way, if you need to bend the stem ends over or cut them off, you can. And you'll have plenty of length if the vase is taller. I just don't want to make them too short, because if it's longer and it wedges in there, it probably has a better chance of staying in the wind. So we just stick that little piece of greenery down in there last. There we go. And then I just wire it all together with one wire. You know, I'm not putting bendy vine on these, so instead I'm kind of taping over the wire joints, mostly because bendy vine's kind of pointless in a cemetery vase. What you need to do is wedge it in there with some plastic bags, and that will be the most secure way to do it. So I just take a little tape and go over top of my stem wire point here, just like that. And then we trim everything off. I'm just making them the length of the hollyhocks.
Hi, Erin. She said, welcome back.
Hello.
Debbie said the basis for the headstone topper works so well. No issues flying off.
Good. Does anybody know the depth of their vase that they put in, just by chance? Because I know most vases, I think, are deeper than this one. And this one is not my favorite style. Like
no,
when
it's
you,
not. I couldn't find the other style.
I
Pat
know.
said
When
gorgeous
you put,
drop-ins I would use inside also. Yeah, absolutely.
you could. Just, it should have bendy vine if you're going to make it sit in a glass vase. So the thing that we do, this is using a garbage bag. Usually I use, you know, bags from Walmart or something. But I like to take the bag and twist them. And if you're using small bags, you need multiples, depending how much room. This is a pretty narrow bundle. But if you go around and make a wide chunk, oh, here we got air in it, right at the middle. Don't want an air bubble. That's going to be excessive. I got to get the air out of there. So there you go. Make a little wad of the plastic. It keeps it stable, and the more plastic you put around it, where you're pushing it into the vase very tightly, that is even better. So putting a lot of plastic bags around the stem, just wrap it, and then press it into the vase. The reason I use them is because they are water resistant. They're free. You can use as many as you need to create the right fit. It fits tighter than like messing with something difficult like chicken wire people used years ago. That is one of the reasons I use the plastic, because chicken wire is just too much work. And that is a free item. So when you are doing a porch pot, what type of faux moss do you use? Diane, if I'm doing outdoor porch pots, I use no moss, 0. No moss, no moss. Mostly because it gets mildewy, it gets soggy, and the birds pull it out and use it to make nests in the spring. So why give them stuff? They can find other things. you put moss in there, you probably would like it to stay.
I'm still trying to get the discounts showing, and I'm having some collection issues, so sorry if
Okay.
I'm
So buy
distracted
these a
over
little
here.
bit later, maybe.
What?
If you put them in your cart right now, the discount's
I noticed
not
something
showing
weird
up.
happened maybe while I was gone, so I'm just trying to fix it, and then
Okay.
I'll...
That's all right. Let's make one more color.
Sorry.
So meanwhile,
I always find issues when we're live.
right, we're increasing the quantities of our supplies.
I did do that.
Can you hand me one more hollyhock base?
I did, didn't I? Right there?
You did. Thank you. Good. That way we'll just keep increasing the quantities. These are in stock online, so again, maybe just wait a little bit, but this one's the Summertime Memorial Drop-In. The red, white, and blue one is the Hollyhock Bloom Memorial Drop-In. And this color is the Genevieve Memorial Drop-In. So we are going to make one more with the orange and pink together. And then we'll move on to another style that I designed with the peony and the rose. So these aren't hard. Anybody can get these done. I have faith in you. But if you want to buy one that is pre-made, it's just got a little extra labor on it to cover our time. Anywhoots, how is everybody? You had a good weekend, I trust? It was a little wild around here.
It's so rainy here.
Yesterday rained all day. And today the sun is out, thankfully. All the people trying to clean up from the tornadoes, that is a big issue still in our state. I'm sure you've heard about that. And we did post a link on Saturday. Yes, I did that Saturday after the live. I posted a link to the Orphan Grain Train if anyone wanted to donate to a reputable organization that is taking supplies and their relief vehicles. Like they have a relief team that goes to these areas where the tragedies occur. They go to hurricanes, for instance, in the south, but they're going to Omaha with supplies, and they are downtown here with us. So I did put that link up on Saturday called Orphan Grain Train if you wanted to help out with tornado victims. There's a lot of people we know, a lot of customers that had family and that have lost their homes, but no one was injured to my knowledge from any of the people that I know so far. Community is really pulling together, I hear. Okay, this is a really quick one.
That was the one great thing about our
community. There's lots of videos of people with skid loaders and big crews of people loading furniture out of houses, because a lot of houses, all the stuff was inside of them. They just had all their windows blown out and their roof ripped off. So that is a lot of people. They were able to salvage a good deal of their things. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Very lucky, especially before all the rain came in. Crazy in Oklahoma, I know, it was just terrible.
Yeah, I guess I haven't seen... Oh, I didn't see that a town was wiped out and people were killed. Oh, dear. No, that I didn't know.
Oh, good. Terry said, crew did a wonderful job while we were gone.
They
Loved
did.
meeting them.
And you know what? Connie just lined everybody up. That was amazing that they took the initiative, because we did not request that they do that.
Well, we said if they wanted to, they could.
But we weren't saying please do this.
Yeah.
Please, you have to. I mean, they kindly took it on themselves to get the job
did.
done. So it's a lot putting yourself out there like that on live video.
It is.
But
we're kind of used to it.
I forgot the fern. You can tell
but
not 100% with it. I forgot the fern in my design. Okay.
I know. I feel just a little. Just a little.
We are. I think I'll be fine until late afternoon, but we both
really
got
crashed
colds.
in the afternoon. I know I have a bit of a cold.
Yeah.
Just a minor one. Or it's allergies. It feels a bit more allergy.
Could be allergies.
Related.
Because we came back to this allergy-prone climate.
Yes.
Maybe it wasn't such an allergy problem over there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Feeling a bit. Actually, the day after we visited Kuchenhof that night, I started feeling like I had allergies.
Oh, from being outside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everything's ready. I got the sale updated, so these designs are linked. Just click on the pinned link, and you'll be able to find those pieces in the online store. And then I added the quantity you're making now, Mom, and then if we sell out, we'll just keep making more.
We'll just keep making them?
Yeah, because
so if you want
Memorial
one...
drop-in designs we need. Kathy, aloha, she's on our way back from Mount St. Michael. just popped up. Cannot use my volume because I'm on a tour bus.
I bet you are on a tour bus. Look at how
Yep.
pretty these are. Won't they be colorful at the cemetery?
Oh, Carla, I know we're very lucky to have people that'll just jump right in and hop
Yes.
on. And
Here's all of these.
we don't have, we have quite a good amount of followers. I'm really impressed with how many people follow us, and it's been a fun growth experience. But Mom and I have gotten used to that amount of people over the course of 4 years. It's grown.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I know it's so sad, and it's
goodness.
just hard to. The tornadoes have just been so terrible
Yeah, I
lately. And
didn't
on our
realize.
platform, we always try to stay very positive, but sometimes it's like, oh man, it hits a little too close to home, huh?
That is true.
Especially during COVID. I think if you missed the conversation, we started Facebook Lives during COVID, and we're determined to always stay positive and focus on positive news and positive things and inspiration. And
So
Omaha
so
one
there
was a little
was
close, too.
there was some tragedies, and it is so hard to hear that people lost their homes. But we know a way you can help, and rather than us trying to be the middleman and set up something for donations, I did share the Orphan Grain Train. If you want to help, that would be a great organization to donate to. And I think here locally, I'm going to send a note out to my staff if they want to bring things to work. We could take a pile of stuff from our homes over to the facility here and donate physical things. I'm sure they need diapers and formula and things like that.
definitely.
Right. So this one has a gorgeous blown open
Peony.
peony. I want to
There
say
you go.
poppy.
Oh no,
Peony.
she's losing her memory.
Losing my words.
I
It's
called this one the
beautiful
Echo
rose.
Memorial Drop-In. It's on sale for $39.
So I kind of cut them short enough that this could even be made shorter if you wanted to. You don't want them sticking up too high so the wind catches it. You want them snuggled down in the vase, but I don't want to make them too short. So there's that. And then this is a chunk off of this cool ranunculus bush. So this ranunculus bush had 4 sections to it for $29 regular price. I'm just using one section, and that way I can make 4 of them out of one bush. That's a great value if you have multiple headstones to decorate. That might help you out. So we're going to put 2 pieces on one side, and I'm going to cut off this other piece and move it over to the other side. So this one maybe has a few more pieces than the other style. But still simple, because I found sometimes simple is better. If you make it too fat and full, it's just more stuff for the wind to grab. Oops, I need this.
Becky said those gals did a great job. They were a hoot. Very funny.
Kayla is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yes.
And Kayla and Connie together, they razz each other.
Yeah.
I think Kayla teases Connie, and Connie picks on Kayla. Yeah, they're fun.
We
Fun
all get
gals.
along pretty dang well.
It's always
That's
fun
for
here at
sure.
work. Exactly.
Well, when you're a small team and you work together so closely,
Yeah,
day
you
in,
have to
day
like each
out.
other.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
Getting some
Memorial
wire.
Designs are really just now getting started, and we're gonna
Yes.
focus on them for the most part, because I know you guys are really starting to think about
Well,
those
it is
pieces.
time. When you want to buy the higher quality items, you maybe can where the location allows you to place them early. Seems like around here, the people who are really serious about getting a specific kind of design think about it early. We've actually done many of them already
have,
before
yeah.
I left. So,
Yeah.
oh, there's my mom. How are you?
Grandma, I agree. She's like, you need a break from your break. It wasn't really a break in Holland because, I mean, we're working the whole
working.
time, but it was new scenery.
It was beautiful country. If anybody ever
Yeah.
had it on your list to go
it's
there,
stunning.
you should.
And definitely the area we were staying in northern Holland was incredible. It was just off the
It
beaten
was
path.
beautiful country. Lots of rural drives that we got to drive through the countryside. That was fun to see all of the cows and sheep and the interesting homes with different construction and thatched roofs. I liked
Yeah,
that.
it's fun.
The thatched roofs were cool, and the houses are all made of brick, which could have been useful around here.
Yeah.
Goodness sakes. Those
Yeah.
houses, Jennifer just said because there's such wind. But I don't know what their average wind might be like. It
Right.
probably wasn't 230 miles an hour like could have happened here.
Yeah. Yeah, not every day you get an F5 tornado.
No.
Ranked in the top 20 of the world.
And our homes aren't, I don't think that, it's like in the South where the hurricanes are, they're required to build them a certain way to meet a hurricane.
Well, and
type
around
wind code.
here, I mean, luckily we are very spread out, and I think that's why there wasn't as much damage, because a lot of it was country farmland too.
Let's
So
put some glue on this. It wants
quite
to
lucky
yes,
for
that's
us.
true. We had
But, you know, the positive is that the community comes together, and there's so many great organizations in our area, and we're just going to keep rocking and rolling. Those are nice.
I'd like to
So
say
now
I
we
have a
pair.
matched pair, but it looks like I have the peony taller in the other
Oh,
one.
you do? Mm-hmm. That's not a big deal, though. They're kind of a matched pair.
I'll make another one with the peony taller. If you get me more stuff, I can.
You
make
want
one
more stuff of that?
White rose and peony. That is an easy one. The other thing that I want to make is something that is inspired by the gardens. I saw such beautiful garden flowers at Kokenhof. It was like the bulb flowers are just incredible. The size, it is in the other room by the hot summer display. Yep. So that way there's plenty for everybody. Just the pink peony. Yes, that garden was incredible. The tulips and the size of the tulips are very huge. I was shocked at how tall, like some of those tulips were up to my waist, 30, 40 inches, 36 inches tall. Oh, Linda says you get lots of rats and mice in thatched roofs. Well, I don't know about that, but they look cool. But I said to Jennifer when we were driving, this brand new home had a thatched roof. And I said, is that like a practical reason or is it just cosmetic? And she said it's cosmetic. They spent more for that look. So that could be the case.
Okay. Well, as we keep designing these pieces, I'll add another one to inventory here so you can shop
so you
it.
can do the count.
And then what I think we might need to do is just live design day daily, because you have so many designs to catch up on.
And Jane's not here.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to hustle and make a lot of stuff. I'll hit the memorial category right away, and I will also...
I think I'll be standing next to you designing this week, huh?
do patriotic. Yeah, if you can.
I
could do
can, but I'm
patriotic.
better at succulents. Second nature.
Okay.
But I don't think we need a lot of succulent designs right now.
No.
But Mom can boss me around pretty good when we're designing, so I think that's a benefit. Oh, Linda said, I lived in England for 3 years. I know.
Oh.
They're the rats and the mice. Oh,
They're
funny.
there. Like, even if you don't see them, they're there. I
Pat
guess.
said we could watch you design all week.
Well, somebody's got to do that.
Somebody does.
Oops, I don't have any more taped wire.
Oh, do you need me to tape some? I'm not very good at it, but
I'll go fast. It'll be fine. So then there'll
taping
be
wire is an art form.
a handful of choices for you here. And I'll continue to make more quantities. I didn't yet figure out, Kate, I forgot to tell you, I don't know.
Forgetting, I did unmute myself, okay.
I don't know if I was supposed to make any of Saturday's live designs for people.
That I don't know.
There's
I think
no
there
one
was a
checking
few,
emails.
Yeah. Well, it's Monday. We're closed, so that's what happens.
Okay, well, I'll make them if you can tell me.
Okay.
I don't know where to start. There's a lot to do, plus a lot of restocking and buying to do. I'm sure you guys don't want me to run out of stuff.
Jane is wondering about what do we use in cemetery designs. I mean, we purposely buy stems that you can find in the Outdoor Safe collection that we deem weather resistant. There are some things called UV protected that are going to be resistant to sun fading and the best options for outdoors.
Right.
But in general, for memorial designs, we try to make they're all outdoor safe for memorial designs. So you can
Right. We try
definitely
to
have that.
We glue. So when I make these headstone toppers, do we have any done?
I think they all sold. As far as specific items that we use, it's just our outdoor safe stems. Nothing.
Use a lot of our
else.
UV protected ivy and use the quality stems. And you know, some stems hold up better than others. But if everything is glued well, it's maybe not as much as the product that I worry about. It's the wind ripping it apart. So we glue everything
Nebraska.
in. Yeah. We glue everything in really well and try to make sure it's as weather resistant as possible, which is why I tell you my tip for getting these things wedged in vases. Because generally, the flowers do okay, it's just the wind rips them apart if they aren't good quality. So, okay, now we've got 3 of these to go. These are the Echo Memorial Drop-In. The regular price was $47. They are on sale, 15%
$39.
off. Oh, $39? Okay. So they're a little higher end flower than you're going to find in other memorial big box stores, and that's what we specialize in. So if that's what you're looking for,
come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
We specialize in the best quality that we can
They
get.
are higher end for memorial work.
Yes.
But I found over the years that I've been doing this that people come to get specific flowers or specific colors. Hand me that design over there.
Which
if
one,
you
the barn
would,
box?
The completed box.
So then do I need to get that other box ready?
They want to create something that is honoring their loved one with specific colors or flowers, yeah. So this is a design I'm going to make inspired by the gardens. Now we got these really cool picket fence boxes. This is from the same gentleman that makes our barn boxes, and he creates these cute picket fence boxes. We do not sell the boxes individually. We kind of just keep those for our design use because they are made with Nebraska barnwood, and in this case, reclaimed picket fence wood. So you can see how it's constructed here. And this thing is designed with flowers that we saw in the gardens in bloom at Kokenhof. Just things that I've got here that we just saw. And that would be a beautiful, it's kind of just a reminder for me of things we saw. So this one has cherry blossoms because all the fruit trees were blooming. This one has ranunculus. We saw several different kinds of ranunculus. There is muscari in here, which we saw a lot of. This is a white one. We also have blue in stock, or a purple or blue in stock. And then there's tulips in here. So I like this soft color palette. This one's just really subtle and pretty, and it's ready to go. I've got this one done. I'm going to make another one, so we'll have 2 to sell. The Garden Growth Barn Box, $109.50 is the regular price. $109.50. Oh, this says Kuchenhof. Pat's asking. It's backwards. Kuchenhof t-shirt. You know, went there, got the t-shirt.
Gotta get the t-shirt.
Take that one too. It's actually a really nice t-shirt.
Yeah, I like mine.
Comfy t-shirt. So we're going to start out with this box. I glued my foam in. I need some moss. And we do sell our moss now. This green, beautiful green sheet moss is available in the online store. It's preserved and dyed. So, you know, this is the natural, and it looks like this if it's left undyed, but ours that we're buying is dyed. And that gives it a nice fresh color. And I found that I'm going to have to lay a little glue underneath this because the design does not hold all the moss down, because I do my design pretty minimally. So I'm just going to trim my moss to fit this a little bit. I don't want to waste it, so I'm just going to trim a little bit off.
It sounds like a lot of people do have multiple graves that they're decorating, working on. I hear that more and more.
Maybe you should go grab, I noticed while we were gone, I did restock or got a new hot pink drop-in bush that is hot pink and yellow in the other room that maybe was never shown.
Okay, so do you want this in though? Because this is what I'm doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't leave my counter.
Priorities, kid.
I can't leave my counter, but there is a new hot pink and yellow, I don't know what it is, peonies, roses, some kind of combo of a nice bush of flowers that I had last year, and I really liked it, and the vendor had it, so
Jeannie
I grabbed it.
had a question. Would drop-ins fit a 9-inch tall vase with a 6-inch opening?
Yes.
The 6-inch opening is very large. You're definitely going to want the plastic bag trick to
6
fill
inches
that
huge.
in. That is huge.
You could
Maybe
use
you need 2.
a bush
you probably want a bush.
flower, a whole bush of flowers for that.
Becky, if you're ordering something for someone, in your cart before checkout, you can actually, if you go to your cart, you can actually add cart notes, and you can just say, please include a message, and then type out what you want to say, and the girls will handwrite it on one of our little note cards and pop it in there.
They'll make sure that the tags aren't on it, and then it looks extra cute with pretty tissue paper. So we're using 2 of these gorgeous cherry blossoms. Aren't they pretty? Love those.
Hi, Diane. Drop-ins are beautiful, she said. Nice to have you back live designing again.
Yes, thank you. Good to be back. This is the Beauty Pink color ranunculus. We're using just one, and we're using half a bunch of these tulips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those are beautiful, the cream pink color. And we're going to use just 3 of these mascari. The white's pretty much gone. In fact, I better make sure this comes out of the system, just this one item. Okay, and this is going to give us a little, just one more element. So all of these stems were in bloom at Kokenhof Gardens, which was so fun. This is going to be a nice looking little combo. If I can get this open. Oh, big metal clip on there. Okay. And we also have a couple different types of greens that are going to go in there. This is the, what is this one called? Bamboo leaf. And this maidenhair fern stem. So that gives us some light, airy greenery. And then let me check how I did this so I can make sure number 2 looks like number 1. I'm just kind of creating one of the cherry blossoms to go upright and stand it up along the fence. And then I used a little bendy vine to sort of wiggle it and attach it to the fence. And then the other one is laying out asymmetrical to the side with its stem head down. So I think I just kind of did like this. Generally, it should look the same. It'll have the same pieces. Just to give it a little offset flare. So that is a pretty cherry blossom. It's got such soft full petals. It's not a natural touch, but it sure has heavy petal coverage. Very nice. And then we did some of these tulips asymmetrically also. Looks like I did 3 of them clustered up in the top here. I didn't want to overdo this. I kept it really light so that you could deliberately see the moss in the box and not get too full. More airy and open. Thanks everybody for watching today. Do you have any ideas for a small palette-like wall? It's been painted but would like to create flowers. The size is 15 feet by 10 feet. Do you mean you have the wall covered in palette material and you want to put flowers on the wall? We saw at this restaurant that we went to with Jennifer one of those green walls, a living wall, a plant wall, at the restaurant called Soho in Schagen. Wonder if their website shows that wall.
Do you need these tulips too?
I have them. Wonder if the website shows that wall. If you have a palette wall, that would be a very cool concept to load it up with greens, but was cleverly done with real plants and artificial plants mixed together. Very cool. So there are 6 little tulips.
10 inches.
Inches? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, that's a different story.
Like, oops, that's a bit of a difference.
Well, I'm reading very quickly here.
Terry said, all my orders have come so beautifully wrapped. Well, thank you. Lonnie says hello.
Hello, hello.
Sally loves cherry blossoms.
We all
Me
love
too.
cherry blossoms. I don't know anybody that doesn't. Who doesn't like cherry blossoms?
Debbie
I'm
said
gonna do this.
she's missed y'all. Really appreciate your crew filling in. They did great. Saved me money on therapy.
Oh, good. Well, we don't want to hear that you've gone downhill since we were gone, so that's good news.
Mary's getting ready for a bridal shower.
Oh,
Fun.
are you having it at your house, Mary?
Kayla!
Hi,
She
Kayla.
said she's so happy to hear my voice.
How funny. Kayla, everybody was happy to hear your voice.
Mm-hmm. And happy work anniversary to you and Jen.
That's right.
While we were gone.
That's right. Okay, I put 4 mascari in here, looks like, which is basically a bundle. And they are sprouting. You can see I'm kind of radiating all from a center point so far. Right here, offset, deliberately, asymmetrical. I like that myself. A little bit less predictable. This has got a nice little sprout of grass. Looks like I put that over here. And this last little guy. So that should recreate our look successfully.
Okay, the other one's ready.
Got it. Now we just add a little bit of greens, then it will be done. It doesn't take much. Now this design again is in the online store, the one that's created. This will be number 2, so we'll have 2 to sell, and I can make more should there need to be more. This is the Garden Growth Barn Box 109. It doesn't have a hanger on the back, but if you want to, the fence piece is sturdy. On sale for $93. Okay.
Sorry, I was really hungry.
Are you eating again, Kate?
Sour Patch Twizzlers. Someone put more of those stupid Sour Patch Twizzlers in the back room.
Oh, now you're going to be snacking on junk. Now you come back, and we have been eating like crazy. We gotta ratchet back. Let me put these in. I gotta ratchet back the eating.
You know how much cheese I've eaten in the last 2 weeks?
A lot of cheese.
So much cheese, and then
Good.
I get home.
She says your mic's off.
I just turned it back on.
Okay.
It's because I was chewing.
She was chewing.
I got home with 12 wheels of mini cheese, and my husband and I start going to town on this cheese. And
Well,
he's as excited about the cheese as I am.
That's not fair because you have all the cheese.
I
I
know.
only have 2 tiny pieces of cheese at
know.
my house.
I think I should just open them all and start chopping them up.
Well, we're trying to share them with our staff so that Kayla and Connie and everybody can try the cheese because, good Lord, they had such cool flavors. Now, I learned a couple things about cheese, but I didn't know. In Holland, it is not Gouda cheese. It is Gouda.
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 They were saying ha.
What? I thought it was yeah. Jennifer,
Jennifer,
it yeah
which is
or
it?
huh? H or Y? Yeah or huh? I thought it was Gouda.
There you go. Somebody straighten us out. What I can tell you for sure is it's not Gouda.
No.
And that all Gouda is not the same. There is young cow Gouda, and there is
Oh man,
aged
I cracked open that
Gouda.
mature Gouda. Holy moly, it's good.
the mature Gouda,
I think it's
which
a 3-year-old.
is aged 3 years. Yep,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's only aged. So it's spelled Gouda, but Jennifer, do you say it with a ha or a ya? How can you respond?
Yeah. How do we?
Can you tell us? Is it a ya or a ha?
Hi, Mary. Yeah, I.
She's laughing at me right now. I can tell.
It's funny. The pronunciation was
trying
a
to
little
learn.
trickier than some other places I've been, but still very pretty. In the whole area, and the people were so
Yes.
nice. Everyone was so
What
nice.
a very friendly country. True story.
So sweet, so kind,
We've been a
so
few
fun.
places where we felt like we were, when we've been on a couple trips, we felt like we were in their way, imposing, or we were somehow bothering them
Yeah.
by existing. And these people were very nice.
Hi, Robin. And that's in the States, too. That's not just...
Right. That is a couple places where we go on a regular
Welcome
basis.
back. The gals did a great job last week.
They did. So we're just going to touch up with a little bit of fern. So I just did some soft greens. Oh yes, we can't forget the bendy vine. That's what's next. Bendy vine. We will loop it through haphazardly. So basically, take a look at that while I grab my vines. Need a couple of those. And this is turning out just super cute. So I kind of used one of them to show and tie up the cherry blossom at the top. Get in there. Got too much glue going on. Let's see. Try this again.
Much going on in general, maybe.
So I kind of just made a fun little
Your head's on the
loop.
floral design, but also...
I have a
all the other
big
things.
list. And I just really just want to make flower arrangements. That would make me happy if I didn't have to sit down and reply to emails and buy things and worry about stuff. The throat sound, ga. Ha. Howda. Howda?
Gouda?
She's trying to help us.
Gouda?
No, it's not a ya. She would have wrote a Y if it was a ya. We're just trying to learn, but sadly we're not very teachable apparently.
Jennifer said yes.
Okay, good.
Still not super confident.
Howda. The throat sound, howda. I don't know. It's the same as the town we stayed in, which I thought was Schagen, and I was severely mistaken. It was Schagen. So that is what you learn about the Dutch language. There's lots of ha, 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 ha. Clearing your throat sounds, then you're on track. If it sounds like you're clearing your throat, it sounds right. Isn't that correct? I love it, though. Super fun to hang out with Jennifer. She got to travel with us to, well, you saw, she got to travel with us to
She
go
took
see
us on a mini field trip.
a mini field trip to see the fields, and we went for a whole day through her hometown. Love those mosaics.
Oh, they were incredible.
Made out of hyacinth blooms.
That was fascinating.
Did you see the video of the lady from the volunteer explaining how they make them? How they make all those cool mosaics that are individual hyacinth blooms. Crazy how much detail in the whole community comes together to create them and display them for the week, I think, or the weekend. And it was phenomenal. That was Doris's favorite thing.
It was really cool.
Yeah, Doris loved the mosaics because she worked on the Rose Bowl parades. Or, no, she didn't work on the Rose Bowl parades. She went and saw the floats. So that's why it was fascinating to her to see how they'd crafted these mosaics, which would be similar to creating the Rose Bowl floats out of flowers. Okay, I think we got a fairly close representation here. We have the design ready to go, number 2. Here we are. So pretty. Look at that.
They love it.
Number 1. So we've got 2 of them ready to go. If you would like one, it is the Garden Growth Barn Box on sale for $93. It is these handcrafted picket fence boxes made out of barnwood and salvaged fences. So fun. Should we make another one?
You got 10 minutes.
I got 10 minutes? Okay, I can do it.
Gloria said I had a neighbor from the Netherlands. They're required to take their native tongue English and a third language choice in school. Wow, yeah.
Yes. Oh, and a third language.
That was definitely...
That explains why everybody can speak so well.
Yeah, it was definitely very easy to get around.
So here's another
I wish
design.
we were required to take more, well, we kind of are, Spanish.
We took Spanish.
I took 4 years of Spanish.
So this design is also simple, featuring other flowers we saw at Kokenhof Gardens. We went into an orchid room. It was what were we going to call this building? It was a building where they were featuring a...
Floral show?
Floral show. Thank you. All orchids. Did you see that? That was on Thursday that we did that. We walked through. So there was beautiful orchids. This is a natural touch orchid that we're going to feature here. Super soft and seems very, very realistic. Then the natural touch hydrangea. So this is a huge hydrangea bloom, and I split it into 2. We went to another floral building where they were showing hydrangeas in bathtubs. We have some good photos. There were bathtubs and bathtubs full of hydrangeas. It was part of their display that they created, but I'm sure they were showing the new varieties that the growers had come out with. So I'm going to use the hydrangea. We're using this orchid. We're using the tulips again and dahlias. We saw lots of dahlias there too.
So this
Let's
piece,
put this one
regular
together.
price is $127. The Real Touch Barn Box centerpiece, it's going to be on sale for $108.
All right.
It's about 19 inches wide and about 14 inches tall, 8 inches deep. So that piece is online for you to buy. We were ahead of the game, and we got it online before we went live. Charlotte said, did she like all the things you brought her? Yes, Jennifer said it was like Christmas.
Yay.
And we had so much room for shopping because we had a whole suitcase that was like Jennifer's stuff. And we had a whole suitcase we could fill with our stuff on the way home. So we bought 12 wheels of cheese, little wheels of cheese. We bought
a lot of stuff.
2 Dutch Barbie dolls that were so funny with little clogs on them.
My girls loved them. I
Loved them.
forgot
They're
to take
so
a video.
cute. We got the girls' outfits. We did some shopping on our own, of course. We got some chocolate. We got 8 containers of Stroop waffles.
Lots of Stroop waffles.
What else did we get?
Oops.
We got a lot of stuff, for sure.
Take that one out.
Okay. Cheryl loves the
back-
orchids. She didn't know there were so many varieties.
We brought back 2 shoes.
Yep, we had to bring back
So
shoes.
this is a little, like a child-sized wooden shoe, and it's actually still kind of damp. This is the one they carved really quickly in 5 minutes to show you how their machine carves wood shoes. So it's just roughly done, but they were inexpensive and they were small. So I chucked 2 of those in my suitcase.
So we can put little floral designs in them.
And I wish I had, if I could have brought back 36 of them, I would have, to be honest.
Shoes, yeah.
Those little shoes, I would have bought 36 of them and made
They're
them with
heavy.
tulips and sold them to you guys because they were so cute, but they're heavy.
Yeah, they're very heavy.
So the thing about this hydrangea is, look how big it is. This little design could not hold it, but if you want to separate them...
Oh, you only used one?
Yes.
Oh.
So right inside here, do you see this specific...
I don't think they can see that from their side.
There. There's a
There you
good
go.
spot to cut it. Right there.
Jennifer loves the Beekman soap, she says.
Oh, Beekman is amazing. Now, where you live, you have all those people raising goats. I would think there'd be lots of goat milk products, but we weren't
I
anywhere
didn't
where
see
we
any.
saw them. Do people make goat milk soap in Holland? Because they should.
I had my... Oh, it wasn't goat cheese, though. It was sheep's milk cheese. That is amazing.
Yeah, I need to go get that cheese
And then,
from you.
because we were so obsessed with the cheese, I looked up online, you can order the cheese.
You can?
You can. It's just shipping. But you
Oh.
can order, so when we run out, we're just going to have to buy more cheese, Mom.
Maybe we can just go like to the Amish colonies where they make cheese
Nah, it's
in our
more
country.
fun. It's more fun to get it from Holland.
So I just taped I'm wiring and taping a little stem piece to give this cut off trunk a stem. And my orchid is, we also need the orchid. Where did I lay
Grabbed you an
that?
orchid, didn't I? No.
I
Did
had
grab you an
it.
orchid?
I had it. Here it is. It's right here.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I
So
thought
the
we-
orchid, if you're looking for it online, is the, well, I don't know what you called it, actually.
Orchid. Keyword orchid.
Okay.
I always rename it to just orchid because nobody wants to spell.
This is a specific one. You'll see it. But look how pretty it is.
Unthillium or...
It matches. It matches.
Grandma said, Kate, save some cheese for your favorite grandma.
Yes. I told Mom we'll get the cheese out and have all
I'm
our
going to have to
staff
just, like,
have
chop
some.
all of it up.
And you got to keep track of it. What flavor.
I took the labels and I cut out the labels and put them on it so I could keep
Yeah, don't lose track of the flavors. They had, you know what I didn't buy and I'm regretting? I didn't get the asparagus cheese.
That is online,
Is it?
but the jalapeno cheese isn't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The asparagus cheese
Yeah.
was so good.
They have the asparagus cheese online, I saw.
Not like I need to order more cheese right now.
Tammy said you're going to turn into a mouse. Too late.
Something. I'm going to turn into a fat mouse. This is going to
Yeah.
happen.
Hefty mouse. It's a lot of cheese. The wheels are like, I don't know, 5-6 inches around.
They were
Wide.
maybe
5
8
inches?
to 10 ounces, perhaps.
Yeah.
10 ounces.
They kind of varied a little bit, but yeah, we got young Gouda, matured Gouda, rosemary thyme, black truffle. Oh gosh, I don't even know all the flavors we got. Coconut,
Cumin.
cumin.
Was really good.
Yeah. I'll add the cheese link to the email about
Oh, yeah.
tulip bulbs. That's what I'll do. I'll just give you a link to where you
That's
can get the
true.
cheese too. Like I said, we don't get anything out of it, but if you're curious, I'll put all of that info in one space.
Just for fun.
So just be sure that you're signed up for our emails or signed up for our text messages, and I'll send it out that way. Once I get all my photos edited and
She's got a
compile
lot
all
of
my information.
She's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I took a few, maybe 1,000 photos, honestly. It was a lot. I was going to photograph it, and I was going to remember it. Dang it.
She was photographing everything.
Everything. We even went back to Kuchenhof a second day so I could get more photos.
Which is exactly what needed to happen. Oh, I forgot the orchid leaf.
Yeah, so I'll give you a link to the cheese, a link to the tulip bulbs, what we ordered for tulips, what we might add to our tulip order maybe.
We actually have, we sell this in the store. We should make sure it's there. This orchid leaf.
Yeah, it's online.
Is it? It's $10.50. And
Hi, Gina.
This
She's
is
saying
going
hello
in.
from England.
hello. Well, several of our friends went to England. We did not go over there, but Jane and her crew went, and Natalie went.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I think they were in
going all
London.
over the place, and Mom and I didn't even get on the train to Brussels.
No, we thought about it, but we went back to Kuchenhof instead.
Yeah. Not
Yep.
enough time. Well, and it was King's Day on Saturday, so
Yes.
leading up to it, definitely Amsterdam got very busy.
It was kind of a zoo when we left.
Gina said you're not missing anything because we didn't go to England.
Oh, no, really? Well, I would like to. You know what they have in England? We were talking about they have the Chelsea Flower Show. And on Saturday, one of our customers who lives in Dallas comes here to see his mom, and he flies for the airlines to London 9 times a week, I think he said.
Oh my goodness.
He's been to the Chelsea Flower Show. We were talking about it. He said go on the last days. They give everything away.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. That's what I said. What would I do with it? I'm traveling. We're going to put all these little tulips in now.
Cute.
But he did tell me that, so there's a hot tip for
Interesting.
you. I think the Chelsea Flower Show would be a great future field trip.
She's already thinking about our next
I got
trip.
some good ideas, and we talked about
Hi, Sharon.
Bouchard Gardens. Has anybody been to Bouchard Gardens on Victoria Island in Vancouver, British Columbia?
Canada.
Has anybody been there? My mom has. We were talking about that yesterday.
Gina said, well, yes, that is awesome. The flower show.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Anywhere where the flowers are. It was very cool to get inspiration and to see the colors that the florists put together. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, it's definitely a guessing game. I can't imagine how they do that. It's not like us where you can see the colors and arrange them.
Oh, you mean how they planted the color
They're
palettes
planting it blind, yeah.
of the
because
tulips.
You don't see them.
That's true. And when the
crazy.
bulbs come up, what I liked that I wouldn't have thought of myself was they planted the like the short little mascari with the tulip popping out above it, and they had lots of layers, which was really fun.
Oh, Karen's going this summer, I'm assuming, to Canada. She can't wait. And everyone, Mary, Diana, Sharon have been there. They say it's beautiful.
Bouchard Gardens? Okay. Well, I know that it is a huge garden. It has a bigger variety of flowers. I've been looking it up. Bigger type of flower variety, and
Karen's
that
been there.
in May is a good time to go. And there's lots of things to do in that area.
I did think Kuchenhof would have a bit more variety in plants. It was really tulips. It was really a lot of tulips.
It was featuring
It was
tulips.
stunning, though.
Well,
It
they're
really
sponsored
is.
by the growers, I'm sure. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
That's what the growers are growing. That's what
The
you're going to
gardens
see.
at Biltmore Estate are also very pretty, she
Oh.
said. Phyllis has been there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of where we're considering going next. That sounds like a lot of fun.
We could put it out there and see how that could work out. Definitely was fun to meet our guests that came from, let's see, the sisters, Linda and Karen, that came from Ohio and Virginia were so fun to meet, and enjoyed getting to know them a little bit on our trip. There's just so many possibilities if we keep traveling, right? More of you can join us.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. And all in
Okay.
all, for how much we did, it was a really great price.
We were busy, and we
We were
actually
busy.
added the dinner at the beach.
Yep.
And we added the flower cutting session,
Yep.
which was amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And, you only have so many years to do all these fun things.
That's right.
You
Okay,
never know.
let's see how we did. Oh, yes, a little bit of fern goes in here, too. Looks like I have a piece of fern at the top. Good, because I've got one more piece left. Then we're fernless.
Susan said, please go to the Biltmore and I can join. I live in the mountains about 2
Oh.
hours away from it.
Okay.
So where is Biltmore?
Look that up, Kate. Did my mom go there?
It's in Asheville, North Carolina.
Right. That's a beautiful area. And we would probably need to go in what month? Would you need to go there? I guess it'll show you if you look on their Facebook page. That would be an easier
Cool.
trip to get to for a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Thanks for. Is there any other suggestions?
Oh, looks like they decorate for Christmas.
Well, we can't
cool.
go during Christmas time. Unfortunately, you'll have to go
Basically
without us
impossible for us.
during Christmas time.
That's
Okay.
neat.
2 of these ready to roll. Just love making these little boxes. If you want to hang it, you can. Otherwise, it's a collection of garden flowers inspired by Kuchenhof. And this is a beautiful combo of things that we saw featured fresh at the show. They were showing orchids, beautiful hydrangeas, of course the tulips, and the dahlia was.
Oh, a lot of people are
gorgeous.
like, yes, come to North Carolina.
North Carolina. Biltmore, is the Biltmore more fun than trying to go to Canada?
I like going out of the country personally.
Yeah, Vancouver.
You know what I wanted to do in the Canada trip,
ways.
though, was the train. The train. I want to do the train so badly.
I don't know where the train leaves from or goes to, so that would be a trick.
Yes, that
I have
is.
to check on that.
The Canadian mountain trains are definitely cool. Rita went there last year. A lot of people. I missed it. Where was it? Oh, Elaine said, so happy to hear you're doing other trips because I was disappointed to miss this one. We got that message over and over.
We did. A lot of
They
people
were so
wish
sad
they could have
didn't
gone.
come with us to Holland. And I know it's kind of a jump, a leap of faith maybe.
It was
but
it
was
was
really an incredible trip.
a little bit of flying, that's for sure. So it'd be a lot easier and less expensive to stay in the States, for sure. And then Vancouver would just be closer.
Phyllis said, I like Victoria more than Biltmore.
Okay. 'Cause
In
you can
Canada, so it
compare.
would be right above Washington State is
Yes.
where we would be going.
That's right. If you went to Victoria Island.
Pat said the train maybe leaves from Calgary, Alberta.
That could be.
I'll have to look.
That train is an expensive option, though. So that would maybe be its
Carla,
own trip.
ooh, she said a lot of great wineries in North Carolina.
Oh, hey, that'd be fun to do, because you'd have like 4 different days of excursions.
That could
For
be
sure.
a nice, like, little
So you
trip.
could do a wine day, you could do a garden day, you could do what
We
else
could
would be
plan
out
out
there?
the next 4 years with trips, I'm sure, very easily.
Is Asheville and Carolina the artsy town? It could be.
Could be. Victoria, much
have to
better,
check on it.
Barbara said.
Well, we got some votes for Victoria and some votes for Asheville. Okay, for the Biltmore.
Luckily, we have a great travel agent.
Maybe we should pose both of those to her and just see if she's ever created itineraries on either of those. Because this was
Our itineraries are very specific.
our itineraries has been a custom itinerary.
Yeah. Jennifer said hiking, and yes, it's an artsy town.
Oh, nice. Well, this sounds fun to me. I like traveling, and we could go next year if we get right on it. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
we could.
I'm going to be gone like March, April,
Yes.
but other than that,
Everybody's liking Asheville ideas. Beautiful.
this is
So,
interesting. So
thanks.
I really
Any other-
appreciate the input, honestly, because we're considering
Yes.
all possibilities.
So if we know what interests you, we'll just see what we can work up. And if we want a trip for next May, I think that May is an easier time for us to leave. And
Yeah, I could probably do May. I'll be in Japan at the beginning of April.
that's right.
End of March to beginning of April.
So May
But
would
I
be
think
better.
May would definitely be better.
May
yeah,
would be
than
better.
anything
Yes, and no
sooner.
passport is needed if we stay in Asheville. Good point.
Yes.
And boy, we'd have to have
Cool.
like 2 different prices to the package. Those of you that could drive in and join us, and others who needed the airfare. Maybe that would be.
Well, their airfare was
Airfare
already
was separate, so then it would work out. Then you just
Yeah.
jump in the bus and stay in the hotel
That's
and
kind of a fun idea.
go everywhere. We liked having our own bus. We had our own bus and our own bus driver, so we
Yeah,
could
he
do
was great.
what we wanted. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought our group size was really nice. 16 people it was great. We could all, spend time together, and we
could all
could
sit
make
at
dinner
a-
reservations.
We could all sit at a table.
Yeah.
If it gets too much bigger, I think you sacrifice that kind of thing.
Yes, you do.
I would like to do a food tour.
Love food tours.
tours are
We did
fantastic.
a great food tour in Amsterdam.
That was a lot of
I'm
fun.
going to be dreaming about croquettes for the rest of my life. I know I'll never get those around here, probably.
Croquettes. You know what I liked was that apple pie, the Dutch apple pie.
apple pie.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, we need your recipe, Jennifer.
For
Dutch
you were
apple
gonna
pie.
get, if you have it, but I think you had butter cookies or something.
Oh, yeah, that too.
bars, some kind of bars. Well,
Yeah.
this has been a fun day. I got my feet wet again and get the designing going. I know I have a lot of catching up to do, and it was fun hanging out with you. Now tomorrow I'm going to be gone. I'm going to go help my daughter Leah for 2 days. So Kate is in charge
I forgot
Tuesday
about
and
that.
Wednesday.
I have a hair appointment tomorrow morning.
Whoopsie.
Might be a problem. Well, if I
No,
hop
tomorrow's
on
Tuesday.
late- yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not till night.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
She'll be fine.
Phew. I will be here, and
I will not. I have to go help
I'll
Leah.
take one of the pro staff members' help doing Facebook Live if
Well,
they
you can
wanna...
probably grab Josie.
Yep, she'll be all for it.
We'll contact Josie and she'll be next up. All right.
She'll do her hair, I'm sure.
She'll help
She'll
you
be
out.
like, better than I did today.
Well, thanks everyone for hanging out today and for your feedback. If you have any other comments about traveling or you want to vote for Asheville versus Victoria Island, British Columbia, Bouchard Gardens, you could send an email to the store or Facebook message, and maybe Connie could make some notes for me. So she'll watch for those.
Should be interesting.
All right, everyone. Have a good day. We'll see you. Bye-bye.